Hello and welcome to Arcurus Plays Arma 3. Today we are in the Contact DLC. Now, you may have noticed something different about the main menu. And that has to do with the fact that the Contact DLC is a little bit different than all the other DLCs. Contact came in two parts, one of which is the DLC part, and the other part is the platform. Everybody got the platform bits, which is a bunch of new objects and new things you can do with the editor, that sort of thing. However, because this DLC is kind of like a spin-off, it fits more in with their Creator DLC program, so it loads like a Creator DLC. So normally, most of the scripts and assets, that sort of thing, are not loaded into your game unless you choose to play through Contact. And so, as far as DLCs go, this one is by far and away the most out there, and we'll get into that as we go. So we're going to play through the first mission.
Contact! Alabama's hot! Livonia forces have the road south of the objective. Our APC is gone. We're taking fire. Acknowledge, Satellite 2-1. Push through to the factory and link up with Amber. Cash is already inbound. ETA 1 mic. Out.
So let's go ahead and move forward. So this DLC takes place in Livonia, which is this whole area is based off of an area in Poland. And in the Armaverse, Livonia is kind of like its own little micro-state that shares a lot of Polish influence.
Contact! Alabama's hot! Livonian forces have the road south of the objective. Our APC is gone. We're taking fire. Acknowledge, Satellite 2-1. Push through to the factory and link up with Amber. Cash is already inbound. ETA 1 mic. Out.
Rudwell! Time to move. Where's Jack? I don't know. He went to relieve Baker on point. Still? You still in this? All right, fuck it. On me. Let's go.
Okay, so we've got our black MX finally. And if we take a look at our character, we're in a brand new... We're in a brand new woodland style camouflage, which I like quite a bit.
Hostiles! Right! Find some cover!
Yes, actually find some cover, my dude.
One.
Looks like two are down. Oh, there they are. Right to
Hot damn! You see that? Got
remember
him.
how to play
Down.
this game.
Come on! We got to keep moving!
Lieutenant Kingsley, you read? Over.
Baker! Report!
I'm pinned down. LDF, they're all over me.
Stay put! We're approaching on your 6. Hang on!
Let's see, things I noticed that are new. They're
Altis to Amber. Allies, combat ineffective in Oscar Mike. Multiple contacts reported west of your position. Over.
Copy that. We'll hold in Louisiana.
There's actually a
Secure
compass
the
at
primary
the top
and
of
get
the
those
screen
drones offline. Out.
that shows the direction of our objectives. I can't even remember if that was there. I have not played this campaign since it first came out.
Ah, shit! Baker's out! Heads up! We got movement! 12 o'clock! Check it! They're on the ridge line!
Howlight, this is Amber. Louisiana's over. I got one of your guys
I also see
here,
that
jamming an automated
rifle,
threat.
we have
Just
blanks.
need a specialist to flick the kill switch. Over.
Rodwell, you're up!
So this isn't actual combat. This is a training
I'm on it.
Amber, Howlight Actual,
exercise.
Wilco, check your fire! A drone operator's coming to you. Wait one, out!
Oh, this is kind of cool with the map. Okay, those look like friendlies. I like the nice green paint job we got on the NATO vehicles. Looks really nice.
Hey, Rudd. You mind? My arm. It's kind of aching over here.
Keep that jammer on it, Jack.
Nope, that's not what I want to do. I would disable the vehicle.
What is this?
Yeah, I tried that. Service panel stuck.
You wedged a fucking screwdriver in it?
Yeah, like I said, I tried that. It's stuck. There's an operator control station in the guardhouse. You can turn it off there, right?
All these guys are pulling security in the wrong direction.
Okay.
I'll tell you that right now.
Stop. Edit. Parameters. Simulation false.
Shout out to server exec global except local. That's
Howlight 4-1 to
exactly
Howlight
what
Actual.
happens when you,
Livonia and Defense Force UGVs are out of action. I reckon I could pull some intel if you can wait
bring
one.
up,
Over. Great. You bluebells get extra points if you shoot us in the back? Hey, what the hell?
There, American. I shoot you front.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it, pal.
But no, when I hit escape and I'm on like a multiplayer server and I'm the server admin, you know, you can put in code and then execute local, global, or that sort of thing. That's what that was a reference to. Okay, go in here.
Alchemist to all call signs.
Yes.
Index. Howlight. Impressive work out there. I've never seen such a clusterfuck. You can run the gauntlet again this afternoon. Maybe the reserves can show you how it's done. Further to my last. Transfers. If we hadn't had the pleasure, see me at the talk. Out.
You catch that, Rudwell? Report in. Tactical Operations Center. That's the green container with an asshole outside.
That's an interesting weapon. Alright. Guess we follow this up here instead of using the map today. So yeah, this looks like it's a joint training exercise down in Livonia. Forgot I don't have a jump button. Oh, there's those nice Arma 3 wet ground squishy noises. These are interestingly designed hedgehogs.
Hey, yo, Rudders. You teaching some Russian later? I need to, you know, cement it in.
Yeah, but I can't fix the problem between your ears, Lane.
Oh, screw it then. The only words I need now, I got in English.
Alright, so that's a little bit of a... Apparently our character speaks Russian. Hey, an article. Let's see. Military Exercises Heightened Tensions by Catherine Bishop. Ah, we know her. She was from the DLC... The Laws of War DLC. U.S. forces arrived in Livonia for joint military exercises amid growing concerns over Russia's CSAT status. Some 25,000 Livonian, U.S., and British troops are participating in joint training operations less than 15 kilometers away from the Russian enclave of Kaliningrad. So, we can actually see where this is, where Livonia actually is here. So, there's Poland, there's Kaliningrad. Okay, so that's that little, like, offshoot on the Baltic Sea from Russia. Named Exercise Electron 39, the event will be the biggest of its kind and comes just weeks ahead of a Kremlin decision on a CSAT membership action plan. Russia says that a show of force close to its borders is a threat to its security. Foreign Minister Podom Marakovich said, NATO's saber-rattling is counterproductive. The world is already on a precipice. A return to bilateral Cold War-era thinking could be disastrous for everyone. If the U.S. continues to ignore the New World Order and insists on creating enemies where there are none, they run the risk of making their fears a reality. Confidence. The Electron exercises began in 2035 and occur every 2 years. About 14,000 Livonian and 10,000 U.S. personnel are taking part this week, as well as 1,000 from the UK and other NATO states. Attending forces will focus on interoperability, CBRN, chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear defenses, and electronic warfare. But AAN's correspondent from Andrzejów, I'm sorry for butchering that, Sean Bradwell, says paranoia in Eastern Europe has reached a fever pitch since Belarus began accession talks with CSAT following the 2035 Moscow summit. He added many in the West are still concerned over the Apex Protocol papers and the bloc's projection of soft power expansionism. Exercise Electron, Bradwell states, would bolstering confidence at a time when CSAT looks poised to achieve complete global hegemony. If Russia enters the fold, it would mean the final and most important domino has fallen. Man, it's kind of really, really strange to like look at this, because all this this stuff came out, you know, a few years ago now, and that was really before, you know, the Ukraine war, and then like Chinese ascendancy in the Pacific wasn't, you know, didn't seem so much of a threat back then when this came out. And especially considering that the makers of this game are from the Czech Republic, that I mean, it's just really interesting to see this alternate version of events play out in a very similar way, because right now we have Russia invading Ukraine, supported kinda by Belarus. China is still willing to sell and trade with whoever, but they're not officially taking a side. And CSAT, the main op for here in Arma 3, they are led by China. So whereas in our reality, Russia hasn't taken, you know, like a they haven't basically become subservient to China as far as the New World Order goes, but, you know, Poland, Livonia is basically part of Poland and part of the other Baltic states up here. They're all very worried about Russia coming for them as well. So it's just interesting to me. And apparently that was like that little article there wasn't they filled up these spaces and everything, but apparently that was optional.
You the new blood? Yes, sir. Specialist Aiden Rudwell. I've just been reassigned on a PCS.
Then you are my problem. Wonderful.
You need to shave, Major.
Just a sketchbook, sir. Not enough maps to go around.
Sinews of war, huh? Rip that one off the whiteboard here.
Alright. Real map time.
Okay, so let's take a look at this. Our joint exercises span the Nadbor region. As you know, that's pretty much one big military training area. No civ pop to give us any trouble. But this is premium strategic real estate. The Gap. Take ground here, and you close the door on the Baltic states. Anyway, our boys are pushing east from the Kaliningrad border. Obviously, in this scenario, role-playing as the Russians. That means we'll be facing off against the Livonian Defense Force. Already this morning, we've put some pressure on their MSR, here. Later today, they'll counterattack, dominating the high ground south of our position. To simulate this, we're doing a lot of live fire on this hill. Perfect. That's this country pissing on our fireworks. Shit you not. Even the weather here's against us. Listen, let's wrap it up. Point out anything you want to know. Polana. The LDF have a small logistics staging area at the junction there. It's only home to a few MTA wardens now. Everybody else left. Seems we don't make good neighbors.
Shopka 41. Let me guess. An old Soviet site?
Radar base. LDF test the drones there.
Okay.
Camp Conrad. That an FOB, sir?
It is. Right on the edge of our live fire zone.
Anything else I can ask about other than what they... No. Please stop.
That a military tower?
Kind of. Armed Forces radio. It only airs your lieutenant's pick of classical music. If I were the colonel, I'd make that a Tier 1 priority target. That there? That's a Black Dukesville. One of our many burn pits. Piss me off and I guarantee you'll see more of it. That's the Livonian Defense Forces MOB. Aside from being their main base of operations here, it's also the home of the elite 5th Regiment, Special Forces. You'll spot them by the wolf's head insignia on their sleeves.
Nodborg. You know if that's a large town, sir?
Large enough. Just don't expect a warm reception. People there, they've had enough of army folk.
This road, it's not part of the training area?
No, civilian corridor. It's the only way through to Nodborg we haven't got a pass. Alright then, let's get this shit show on the road. See that concrete office across the courtyard? I need you to go on over and assist your slack-ass corporal. I need that electronic warfare demo making sense.
Alright. Oh, this is all nice. So, notes. So much for Livonia's summer sunshine, and I thought the Pacific was bad. Anyway, seems I've been temporarily assigned to an electronic warfare team. We're operating in the thick of it, behind enemy lines. Somehow today is going to reflect that. We're supposed to be attacking an abandoned factory. They gave us tetanus shots and everything. I guess it means we'll see some action. Okay. What? I guess there's a crate sunk into the ground there or something. Russia sets date for major vote on CSAT membership. Okay. Kind of also looking around for like hidden stuff. Just have rounds of blanks in them.
Yo, Rudwell. Corporal Stipe's up on the roof if you're looking for him.
Why, thank you. Let's see. Screening and tetanus shots. Point Louisiana. Maybe laminate this stuff, yeah, especially because it's out in the rain. Improvise pyrotechnic structural instability. Exercise caution around the chimney. Yeah, don't trust it. Gotcha. Looks like they were using this this area for CQB training. Ooh, another AN article. Earth hit by first neutrino storm. Scientists worldwide confirm mysterious findings, indicating we are in the midst of a neutrino storm. Spike in neutrino detection started around 0647 local time on Friday, the 10th of June, at the Super K Neutrino Observatory, located deep between Mount Ikino, Japan. Project manager Nagano Ashiguro initially suspected a technical problem, saying, "We did not think much of it until the first calls came in from other observatories." Our results were validated by both the Ice Cube Neutrino Observatory in Antarctica and the Nevod Neutrino Detector in Moscow. It was only then that we realized that it wasn't a glitch in the system. Seems there really has been a threefold increase in the number of neutrinos passing through Earth. Could be due to a huge supernova or blazar, or else it might indicate the existence of neutrino clouds, or a yet unknown cosmic event. Whatever the cause, it's very exciting, could fundamentally change the way we think about our universe. Then we've got like a tweet here, or a chirrup, as they call it. Chirp tweet. Okay, yeah, I get it. Neutrinos are small elementary particles that interact only with weak subatomic forces and gravity, making them difficult to detect. They are created by radioactive decay, explained Dr. John Ogilvie, lead astronomer at the Cubic Kilometer Neutrino Telescope. Most reach us from natural reactions occurring in the sun, but they also have artificial uses like nuclear power stations or even nuclear weapons tests. On average, 65 billion neutrinos move through every square centimeter of our planet perpendicular to the sun every second. Now we're seeing upwards of 200 billion, and it's consistent across the globe. That's the real mystery. The surge isn't coming from the sun, so we want to know where it's coming from. Our next task will be to compare the data from different neutrino observatories in an attempt to localize the source. Okay. This is kind of why we poke around. There's lots of stuff, well, Bohemia Interactive, they don't really like to waste when it comes to some of this. Still like searching crates and stuff. I love all of this like tech stuff that they brought in. Like, if you were going to transport a military server, yeah, it would be in boxes that look just like this. As far as like the more like the modular type like desks and stuff, that does actually scream like US military over engineering to me.
No fucking way. You here for a 101?
Homeward's orders. I got voluntold.
The Don? So what are you, like idiot-proofing?
Hey, I didn't want to be here, Jack.
Ah, whatever. Better you than some damn bluebell. Jammer's on the desk. Let's get you zapping shit.
Alright.
Now, what you've got there is some funky fresh tech. A modular electromagnetic spectrum device with an integrated analyzer.
Oh, that's catchy.
Yeah, which is why us Sparkies call it a spectrum or M-spec device.
Okay. Continue.
Ah, here we go, my faithful assistant, Monsieur de la Dartere.
That UAV on a program?
I don't know, it's doing stuff, ain't it? Okay, so, point the antenna at him, hold it, and wait for the signal to scan. You ought to get a confirmation beep.
There he
See
is.
those bars lighting up on your display? That's his signal strength. You can use those readings to get a rough location of the source. First lesson's tracking. Hit him up over to the right, and again, scan that signal.
Okay, got him.
This is simple electronic support.
Identifying electromagnetic emissions to map a battlefield.
Yeah, think blindfold chess. Minus a blindfold. Okay, nice. Something else. You don't need a visual in order to receive radio waves. See if you can find him. Yep, there you go. Moving on. Electronic protection.
Huh. I'm not sure he's coming back. Is the geofence on?
Nah, he's good, he's good. He knows where he's going.
Yeah, I can still pick him up.
Take a look at your device. You got full bars?
Nope.
Exactly. The hill's attenuating the signal. In this part of the demo, I go on about terrain, how it affects high, very high, and ultra-high frequencies. Yada yada, you know all this.
Yeah. Show me how you jam stuff.
Electronic attack. The third and final pillar of electronic warfare. I was building up to that.
Alright, so he's bringing it back.
If you aim at our little friend and squeeze the trigger...
Ah, okay. He's setting down. Telemetry's out.
Yeah, the noise you're transmitting breaks the connection. Autopilot takes over. He thinks he's out of range.
Specialist Rudwell, Lieutenant Kingsley, you got a minute? I need a sanity check up at Point Dakota, over.
Yeah, affirmative. North or South Dakota, sir?
You mean there's more than one? Look, once you're done digging around on that roof over there with Stipe, I'd like an assist. Out.
I better see what's up. He actually sounded kind of pissed.
Okay. So, he basically did go over, like, some of the basics of, like, electronic warfare, which is, now that we're, like, even in today, like, it's becoming more and more prevalent, more and more important. So, first and foremost, you can, as part of SIGINT, Signal Intelligence, you can actually, like, get a whole bunch of intelligence just based off of, like, just being able to detect radio signals, electromagnetic stuff, like all that sort of thing. Looks like I gotta head out here. And like as we get into, like, as drone warfare becomes even more prevalent today, like the ability to like jam a drone signal or jam enemy communications, that sort of thing, like that's all, it's all kind of old hat, but like drones are bringing in like a whole nother they are bringing in like a whole nother like importance to it. Especially with the use of like small drones from soldiers. I mentioned in my Let's Play of the... Oh wow, I'm blanking out. I mentioned it in one of my other Let's Plays in Arma, that utilizing drones to like drop grenades, spot enemy forces and infantry, as well as shut up, I'm talking, like...
All I'm getting's a false negative.
It's nice.
Maybe a designator.
Could be, but only the GPS is out.
Huh. Do you mind if I take a look at it?
Yeah, no, not at all. Be my guest.
But, like, what with, like, you know, small infantry forces utilizing small drones for reconnaissance and, you know, delivering of, like, explosives and that sort of thing. And also, like, using them to get GPS fixes on enemy positions and that sort of thing for later use in GPS-guided munitions. Like, all of that stuff. Electronic warfare is really, really important. And even though Arma 3 is showing a very fictionalized version of the way this stuff works in kind of like a fictional future, we already have devices that are a lot like the jamming device that we have here in our pistol slot. So this whole DLC is kind of science fiction-y in the way like the electronic warfare stuff is gonna actually works, but like it will be indicative of the kind of things that could happen on a current or future battlefield. Okay, so let's take a look at this stuff.
There's a load of concrete targets. On the hilltop to the south. Should be marked with purple smoke.
Okay, I got them. Coordinates are 0, 6, 7... Yeah, it's glitching.
I like that.
Magic touch?
You know it.
He knocks on
Okay,
it.
can you give it another shot?
0, 6, 8, 0, 1, 5.
Confirmed. Great job. Really? Hold here a sec, I'll call it in. Alchemist, Howlite Actual. Requesting cast support on 068 015. Over.
Message received, Howlite. Stand by. The Greyhawk's vectoring for approach. Out.
Give it a few secs. Payload's a GPS-guided smart bomb. You're not gonna want to miss this.
Oh no, this is gonna go terribly
You
wrong,
ever seen
isn't
one
it?
of those things go boom before?
Yeah,
Right, drone operator. Sign up for that?
not really. I enlisted as a translator. 6 languages and an extra G every month. Then, it all went digital. Anyhow, long story short, helped my kid put together a mini-bot last Christmas and figured, hey, Army can have me doing drones.
Pointless to fight the future, huh?
Let's see if the GPS here is being screwy, and that's a GPS-guided bomb. Even if we feed the bomb the right coordinates, that bomb's
There he is. You got him?
GPS detector might not be,
He's missed it. Overshot the target by what? Half a click? No.
Oh my god!
All call signs. Incoming on the factory.
that's not good.
Howlite, Alchemist. Report your status.
Roger that. Wait 1. Not all of us are accounted for. Over.
Alchemist to Amber, RTB. Blue on blue, code Echo.
Copy. We're coming back.
Situation unclear. More to follow. Prep for immediate medevac. Out.
Looks like a hit over here. Let's get over this.
Oh fuck! Lieutenant,
Oh,
it's sad.
Jesus.
One of ours wounded. 2 others non-responsive. 6, maybe 7 LDF, all dead. Advise, over.
Oh, fuck.
Get a med kit. Do what you can. Private Dillon, stretchers. Corporal Stipe. Move that APC off those cobbles. We need more space for a helo.
Yoink. Okay, medical vehicle. Alright. Let's grab a med kit. Come on. What the?
Something just collapsed.
collapsed inside the factory, LT. Run well. Did you see what happened?
Negative. I didn't see shit. Over.
Investigate! Stein, give me an update, goddammit!
Whoa.
Jack, you alright?
Yeah. Ground game, boy. Give me a hand, would you? Get me out of this fucking hole.
Alright, so, it's really clever how they did this, because there is no terrain deformation in Arma 3. They kind of added some support for it, but, like this, nah. Like underground stuff you can't really do. So what they do, this is a neat trick, is this hole here is just part of the map. And, they covered it up with an object that looks and acts just like this floor. So all this was already here under the floor, and they just use a script to uncover it. Treat his injury, maybe.
Lieutenant, do you copy?
I read you. I got eyes on a dust-off.
Fuck!
Just wait where you are. Over.
It moved! That thing just fucking moved, Red!
To coś! Co leży obok ciebie? Co to? Wiem, że liznąłeś polski. Odpowiedz mi. Zacznij wreszcie gadać.
I have no idea what they're saying. What the shit is that? I guess we're gonna find out next time. Anyways, thank you for watching. Sarkuris, signing off.